I think the dating world right now is quite complicated, and a lot of people, it seems, at least or so I've heard, have quite difficulty finding somebody, the kind of person that they want and the type of relationship that they want. I think this is partly due to technology and the way that dating is approached now, being that you can swipe somebody away or swipe them into your life. And I think it also has something to do with an abundance of choice. And maybe a little bit of cancel culture, a little bit of being able to just get rid of somebody. We'll say, right, if a connection is difficult or takes an amount of effort or challenges you in some way. And of course, there's a balance to these things, right? With an abundance of choice, it can be bad because there's so much out there that we don't have this feeling, or we may not have a feeling that what we have already is good enough, right? And there's more that we could have, but it also helps us because it does give us abundance. There is more. There are other options. So you're not stuck in a certain relationship or a certain dynamic, especially if it's not actually fulfilling or healthy. And then on the side of, kind of throwing people away, cancel culture or burning bridges, if you have a challenging relationship, if you have a difficult relationship, if you have a relationship that is abusive to a small degree or a great degree, you can get rid of these people, right? It's more societally acceptable to cut the cord and let shit go and move on. But also, it can have a negative impact because it doesn't exactly teach us how to problem solve. It doesn't encourage conflict resolution or exercising people skills. And so trying to date, you kind of make up your own rules at this point. I can only speak on what I've come to find. And in my relationship history, I've taken things quite seriously, and I still do, and I think I always will. But I have to compartmentalize the relationships that I keep. I've come to find that in how serious I take relationships, I am extending that serious energy, that integrity, that commitment to people that haven't earned it, I have found myself letting the fantasies of what could be lead to disappointments in reality. I think that's one of the biggest things I've had to work on. I love to fantasize about lots of things, about my life in all different sectors of it. But that can be detrimental if it's taken a little too far, done a little too much, because then, you start to have expectations prematurely. So I found that I do not have to extend this amount of effort, amount of energy, amount of time, amount of serious, thoughtful attention and commitment in some way to the people that I interact with, to the people that I go out on dates with or talk to. That doesn't mean that I'm not still being thoughtful, I'm not still being honest, I'm not still being available in some way, right? Or attentive in others, but I have found a way to do that without overcommitting myself. And I'm finding more success in appropriately handling the relationships that I'm creating with people based on how long we've known each other, the dynamic, and what the raw, genuine feelings are, and also who that person is, who they really are. I've always been the kind of person that, sees all the potential and all the good in somebody, and, I like lifting people up. It brings me joy, but that can be detrimental, and you might relate to this. It has been detrimental to me multiple times, So I'm coming to find the balance in between being a good supportive friend or just a good supportive stranger, person in general, while also accurately being able to decipher what said person is genuinely capable of and what I can rely on them for and what I cannot. So my approach as of now is not to change myself or my serious nature or how deeply I feel or what my ultimate goal is, which is to find somebody that I can be with for my life. But in being able to find that person, I've come to realize that I don't have to be so serious while dating. However, I do need to be honest. As long as I'm being honest, I can have fun. I can just enjoy the lightheartedness of people, and I can enjoy the process of dating and flirting and socializing. And I don't have to feel responsible for the feelings of others, because bringing honesty with me at every step of the way is always going to allow this person to do what's best for them. My only responsibility is to be honest. And I think that's the only responsibility we really have in dealing with anybody, is just to be honest and to let people make the right choice for themselves based on our honesty. To allow people to then be honest with themselves and what they want and what they can give and what they can't and what they need and what they don't. So, in this complicated world of dating, I hope that you will be honest and not feel foolish or embarrassed or lame or like a child because you have a genuine heart and you genuinely want somebody to care for it tenderly and lovingly. You are allowed, you are more than allowed, you are obligated, truly, to do the right thing for you. And that's it. And that means that you're going to be disappointed sometimes because the person that you wanted to be the thing won't be. The person you wanted to wait for you won't wait. They'll leave. And the person you wanted to be honest, they'll lie. But it's better for you to know and to accept than to pretend, to lie to yourself, to prolong unnecessary misery, to prolong unnecessary pain or confusion, and to prolong you from getting what you truly want from the right person. And the right person simply just means the person who genuinely wants that too. And that's that. So thanks for watching and listening, and I hope that you go out there with integrity and hold your boundaries and your standards, and realize that what some person won't do for you, somebody else will. Good luck out there, guys.